attention. So they hoard the money to control you. We about to start revolution.
Preach, preach, brother.
Well, I mean, it's the same. Like we were talking about that one time. ODB gets a check, gets a big check. What's he do? Puts on a crown, gets in a fucking limo to go pick up his stance. Bruh.
Mm-hmm. I remember that shit.
And that's the thing. Like, the depth of that fucking gesture is that. You know?
Like, if there was something that was just utterly America, that was it right there.
Amen to that. Either that or that one dude I can't find on TikTok anymore, the heavyset white guy that was like, he had that really funny voice. Like, he'd be like, I found it, y'all. Ah. And he was like always out of breath when he talked, gray, balding on top. And there was something, I don't remember what it was. I think they were going through like a meat fucking, like a dry aging fucking like warehouse. And it was built into the side of a mountain. And I'm watching this video for a second and just cuts off and goes to him. He goes, I found it, y'all. Fat ass Disneyland. I could spend 6 weeks in there. I was like, yo, this dude is my soul.
Like, this is my kind of people.
Man, you know,
I like him already. I like him already.
That's the thing. Dude, the thing that pissed me off the most about all this, like, is TikTok leaving or not? And the fake ban and shit it had, is there were a handful of creators that didn't fuck anything with it, that didn't come back. There was another dude, heavyset Southern black dude, always used to talk about like just random things compared with food, and he was the funniest but kindest motherfucker ever. I can't even remember his name, but he was on my FYP like every fucking day.
Chris Caresman?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, but I feel like it hasn't been right since the reset. I call it the reset. The first one, the reset, and it hasn't been right since. And there have been people missing since too. And you're right. I am kind of sad for some of them. Like, damn.
Yeah, I mean,
people have some good content.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I never stop reminding you. Like, it's the time to stand up. Maybe these people fucking, like, they were making their content. They were saying a little bit here and there, and then they also were doing shit. So when it came to social media, they didn't bother with coming back when it came to
that's
like,
true.
Yeah.
What's funny about it is, like, people don't realize, like, we multitask. Actually, hold up. Remember that shit I was talking about with the postcards a while back?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers. They are dope as shit. Signs of Justice. Let me
one of my favorite shirts. Fuck Nazis. Yeah.
There's the shirt we were talking about.
Yeah.
All right. So. Check this shit out. Yeah, I was gonna do a whole unboxing and shit, but fuck that. We'll unbox it here. This is from Signs of Justice. The postcards I was talking about are literally this, right? It's a blank postcard, but on the other side, it's all of this shit that we've been talking about. This, you pile these on fucking politicians' desks. You can delete emails. 1,000 of these sitting on your fucking desk per day? That's gonna get annoying at least. You know, you're going to at least have to take a look at it, and maybe some of it sinks in. Who knows? If it, like, honestly, at this point, if it just pisses them off, good enough for me.
Right, job done.
Love it.
You know what I mean? Like, I need the smallest pettiness back at this point. Like, these bitches not allowed to stand up for us like they're supposed to. Like, the roller coaster of bullshit. Cory Booker, filibuster, great moment. Immediately sides with Israel. Like, bro, you couldn't stay on the winning team for fucking 2 minutes?
Like, just
a full 2
I had a feeling that would
minutes?
happen. That's why I didn't give in too much to that moment when he had it. I was like, he's disappointed before too many times, so I'm not really.
Also, I don't think these are there, but they gave them to me, which is dope as shit. So they at least got partners. They gave you some stickers.
Even Hakeem Jeffries is starting to disappoint, and I didn't see that coming.
Hey. All like in my box.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying. I fucking love that. Signs of Justice. Great people. Great people. That's why I love
Signs of Justice.
It's fun.
Should be good. Signs of Justice. Affiliates of Ralph.
I'm all for new, young, fresh, new people. People in their 30s and 40s. And you know what? Just fucking wipe out the whole thing, put in all fresh 30 to 40 people, 30 to 40-year-old people, and see what they come up with.
And that's the thing. I'm willing to trade generational ages. I don't give a shit because this group, I don't know exactly the age they are, but everybody I've talked to has been extremely
They're
professional,
too,
extremely kind, but
they've
at the
been
same
Right.
time,
contaminated by the Pelosi's and those guys. Those guys are
Yeah.
like the trainers. They're the ones that they get everybody in line and under control and have them doing this and acting a certain way within weeks of them showing up. I've seen it so many times. I'm sick of them.
oh no, no, I mean the sign of respect. What I'm saying is like, what's up, Aaron?
What's
They're
up,
like
Aaron?
uber professional, but at the
Yeah.
same time, they're willing to reach out to an asshat like me and be like, hey, you've got reach and you've got some attention span and shit. Can you help us out? And I'm like, fuck yeah, it's all the same path, same mission.
Mhm.
Like,
Right.
I am not
Right.
going to sit here and stand by and watch fascism and fucking Nazis rise again. Like, this is plastic. This is plastic. I will fucking murk somebody with a plastic fucking trident. Bring that Nazi shit to me. You want to be the first person in history that you kill with a fucking toy?
Bruh. Bruh.
The
Stop.
only one up here
You
that's
What
want
did
to
I
actually
look at
being
man. Look at
brave.
man. You
what did
want
I come into? Like what did I
to?
miss
I'm gonna tell you
here?
like this. All right.
Just chit
In
chat.
case everybody knows, I have a 3D printer, and I printed here, right here, a Dragon Ball.
No, you didn't.
I will make a wish on the motherfucker and blast him. Wow.
How big is your 3D printer?
I have two. One is a smaller one that just for shit like stuff like figurines and shit like that. Then I have a larger one where I can print like cosplay props and
That is exactly where I was going,
That's
and
dope.
bro. The
um
Villains Guild.
I would say props, but not I for legal sake. I cannot print I cannot print weapons, but I can make um models that can be used um in a creative way. I'll put it like that. But
So here's the
legally, I
fucked
can't.
up.
But legally, I do not make weapons.
And you wouldn't have. This is
Make
really entertaining.
objects with many uses.
I make objects with many
So
uses. Yes,
being that we are an activist collection of
Multiple
nerds,
multiple use.
yes, yes.
there you go.
Exactly, exactly.
Being
It's
that we are an activist group of nerds, I had an idea the other day, right? And
Hmm.
oddly enough, like okay, so printing cosplay parts for whatever costumes people choose. Like the first one that came to mind for my ass was Doomslayer. That's just I feel like I love that asshole.
All
Anyway,
right, all right.
um, I've also been talking to some very really intelligent, but like man, if now wasn't happening now, these would be questionable people. They've gone out of their way to figure out that if you layer certain materials along with lacquers and succession, you can turn
Mm.
cosplay props into riot safety gear.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, see.
yeah. Like
well, yeah,
shields
Well,
and
yeah.
obviously.
Well, see. Here's the thing. When
whatnot.
at the
Like
Comic Con,
Helmets.
um, when in Greenville, that's what they did when they were checking people at the doors. If you had a gun prop or a knife prop, they would make sure that one, it's not real. Two, it's not going to be used as a weapon. And
Oh,
three,
we're not those
just
people. We're not those
yeah.
people. I'm just saying, what's more dangerous? Us actually having stuff like that we're good people, so we probably wouldn't use, or us wearing legitimate armor so we're not dissuaded by anyone acting aggressively.
Jess and I are in
Mm.
Florida. I don't think you guys actively understand that we live in the state of Florida.
Weird shit happens here. They were brandishing machetes at the polls here in Jacksonville in November. So,
Wait,
We had
Thomas, if you can hear
literal
me,
we had literal like Yahtzees that were at Disney World. Disney
mhm.
World of all places. Like
no, I'm
and
just saying.
and now
I'm just
we have
saying.
alligator Auschwitz. Give
Yep.
me a break. Give me a break.
Like, okay,
Like,
Yeah.
so I agree.
Florida's off. Like Florida. Like
Florida is not winning right now.
Your character riot gear. Who would you pick?
For my riot gear,
Everybody.
Hmm.
You can dress like any character from games, movies, whatever the fuck, but your riot gear actually is effective. Your cosplay material is an effective riot
um,
That depends. What kind of rally we going to? I mean,
gear. I mean, use your
I'm the
imagination
like
for the
what?
next week.
I'm the what's her name from
Probably one tomorrow for all I know.
the one who changes her skin in
Don't do
like
that. Not on this channel. Not on this channel. You got to know the names of super common fucking characters, Aaron. Come on
I'm
now.
I'm high right now. I can't remember. I can see it. Like I know her name. Dave, you know what?
I don't. I'm going blank on any characters, so you're doing better than
I
me.
know her
Uh,
name.
well, see, here's the thing. All right, depending on what it is, I mean, I could either go full on, like
I want a
Punish,
Ninja Turtle
like
show.
like full on Punisher type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Like the 2099 gear.
Yeah. Or if depending on what be full on Punisher. It would be something defensive. Where I put on a whole suit like Iron Man. You know what I mean? But I may not need all that because I may put all this on shit like
Mystique.
that. It gets hot and I'll be sweating.
that is
I don't
true.
like that shit.
I didn't think about that. Okay, so a riot has to be in our
Mystique.
our mold.
That's the one.
has to have-
That's the
Mystique.
one.
Okay.
If I'm going with anyone, it's Mystique because then I can just change into anything at any time. Like
Okay, so I know these people's skills is impressive to make
Right.
cosplay gear and riot gear. We haven't figured out that much.
So you are going in a whole different genetic
She's like,
cosplay.
I've got superpowers.
So
now.
you
I'm
going
like,
in a whole
okay.
genetics cosplay.
Mhm.
Like you got to
if we're
go in for
gonna
surgery.
If we're going for like characters, I'm gonna be Mystique.
Like you going in
I
for
can
like
be whatever
surgery.
you want me to be. You want me to be JD Vance?
I'm just gonna say
I'll be
this
JD
right
Vance. Like
When
Well,
Thomas
see, I
pops
mean-
up, he better have the sound of coffee thing behind him.
Well, see, here's the thing. If you go in,
I'm just saying because you got Rouse, she's got
Yeah.
hot takes, big mistakes. We just need the other GCPR shows. I don't have. I mean,
well,
I'm
see,
only part of Rouse.
Dave, we're
come
gonna
on.
don't worry, we'll get you set up. Like I know you finally got the you got the
Oh, I can put planets behind you, but like,
you can
well,
put
see,
These are
look here,
cool.
man. Look here, man. I can
we can teach you to put anything behind you. Anything. Like
say, yeah, man. Like you could,
there you go.
like
you want to hear a funny
Can make you
story?
go everywhere.
I showed up to a meeting the other day and I didn't know that I was showing up to a Zoom and I had this behind me and
I'm
I
screaming.
That was it.
I showed up to a Zoom call to talk about like what we were doing professionally and I hadn't taken this down. That was awesome. That was hilarious. I was like off camera immediately.
yeah. And
Like,
it
ooh.
wasn't like how she's covering up the ampersand that looks like a bong. No, it was in full fucking view.
Nice.
I hopped on a call talking about like budgets for travel and literally I was like,
See a bong. You look up, first thing you see a bong. And I mean,
That's
if
fucking
it's me and I'm looking,
Okay,
I'm like,
okay.
wait,
yes, I
This
swear
bitch-
to God, I took a picture and I sent it to Angry and I was like, you're never gonna believe. I was like, I forgot to take our.
oh shit. It was
I'm
just
proud
like
of
a-
you.
and the only thing I could do
I
was
like
just,
it.
hey, the only thing I could
Have
do
to
was
catch
just
the
say,
next one.
hey, I mean,
But, like-
at least it was only there for a second and you could barely see it. I mean, it's only there for,
Okay, so wait, but okay, like, no offense, Jess, but like, and I'm wondering who else pegged me the second they saw me. But like Jess, the second I saw you, I was like, she smokes weed. She's a stoner. Kind of one of those takes one to know one moments, but like at the same time, like it's 2025. I also feel like if you're gonna
Uh,
find something like if you're gonna be shocked by the
Yeah,
fact that something about me might reference weed, like your senses of perception suck because most people look at me like that dude's like Shaggy and Scooby crammed into one.
and,
a lot of people assume I smoke, and I don't care. I'm not hurt by it because I do. So I'm definitely.
I
uh,
didn't assume that you did at all.
How
But
dare y'all promote the smoking of marijuana
hey, hey, man,
without
hey,
advertising where
hey,
you can
hey,
get something else?
hey,
brought to you
man,
by Carl's Jr.
hey, man. I don't.
Oh,
Hey, man, I don't smoke marijuana. I take bong rips. I don't know what
and
you're talking about.
hydration.
I chief the leaf, I take dabs, I rip
I
it.
take bong rips. I don't know about you smoking marijuana. I don't smoke marijuana. I take bong rips, and
I
and
stay
I
elevated and I
I
stay
miss my
hydrated.
bong. I
Speaking
broke
of
the
which,
and
slide. I need a new one.
J Thomas
so
Gambit's out tonight. He is he's roused I exalted early, so he's gone. So
he went on
he'll
the
be back.
journey.
He'll be back next week. Same with Thomas. He'll
Hi,
be back next
everybody.
week.
If he's not passed out, he's in the chat. I promise.
In the peanut gallery. Let's go.
Facts. So
Yeah, do we need
I'm
do we need
pretty
a
sure that
sponsor?
if we start
I mean,
talking, I'm pretty sure if we start talking shit about Gambit, he'll pop up and be like, "Hey, fuck you, man."
none of our voices fit that dude.
I'm pretty sure
None
if
of
we
our
start
voices
talking
fit
shit
that
about
dude.
Thomas, he'll pop up and say, "Hey, fuck you, man."
Wasn't he supposed to be on?
Um,
No, he's sleeping, I think.
who?
Okay.
Gambit
Yeah, they're
or
supposed
Thomas?
to
Thomas.
what at
Thomas
like
is
3
Uh,
a.m. or something they're leaving?
yeah, he's leaving like
Right on.
super early. Yeah, yeah,
Safe
going
journey.
to Kansas City.
Okay.
My
Yep.
husband's a Chiefs fan. It's pretty
Wait, are there
random.
two Kansas Cities? Or am I a stunner like on another level? Is it Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas? Or like,
I look here,
no?
man.
I don't
I
know.
know enough geography to where I passed in the 6th grade. After that, I need no else. I got GPS, dude.
Bro, I got
I
you. I
got
got you.
GPS. That's
I
all.
got that beat too. This is Dumbass Chronicles of Dave. So it's 2010. The World Cup's on. I'm working at the Green Turtle in Leesburg, Virginia. And of course, as a server, we got the sports everywhere. So we're talking about what's going on. There's no way to make this sound cool. I want y'all to remember this and laugh at me every fucking time you can when it pops up. My ass literally looked at my friend and said, "Where's España?" Yeah, I said it. We know better now. I'm just saying, like that was like that one I won't even let myself live down. Right? Yeah, no, that's yeah. Where is España?
Bruh.
España.
Yeah.
Bruh.
España is it?
Bruh. I
Is it?
went on a date. I went on a first date with a guy off of like a dating app. And I'm Hungarian. He asked me, where is Hungaria? I was like,
Hungry?
Hungaria?
I think you mean Hungary. Um,
Hungary? I was like, I don't know where Hungary. The
Area.
border of España?
is it on the border of España near the
Hungary is on the
Biblioteca?
border of España. So okay, and now I gotta call out my friend
Like,
too, and I'm not gonna say her name, but my friend since like kindergarten and I used to work together at this gym. And she was telling me, like, she's like, oh my God, before I came in for my shift, I met this dude at the mall and I made a complete fool of myself. He was so pretty and he had this accent, and I was asking, like, where are you from? And he says, oh, I'm Norwegian. And she goes, I want to go to Norwegia. And I'm like, damn, girl, come on. I was like, what did he say after that? She's like,
I
nothing.
want
He
to go
just
to
smiled and
Norwegia.
walked away. Like,
I want to
right?
go to
Like,
Norwegia.
Like, how's the weather in Norwegia this time of year? Is it close to like Hungary?
That's wild.
This is where we need Stig Stunner ass to pop up and just say something. You know she's got something. Yo, that's another
Hungary,
person who needs to get something.
Norwegian.
Hungary.
Norwegian.
Hungary? I don't know where that is. I'm
It's on the other timeline. The one we left.
Yo, but just for real though, how you gonna name a place Hungary?
I don't know, and it's not my fault that that's where my part of my roots are from, but it's honestly hilarious like when people are like Hungary instead of Hungary. It's like
Dude,
It's like you look at them.
we argue about how
it's
to
almost like
pronounce
a,
states
like
here, okay?
like it's not
it's almost like you look at them in a combination.
Bulgaria.
You at a combination like how dogs would tilt their head and look at you confused, but at the same time, it's also like you see the Windows icon where it's just like circling, or you see the hourglass where it's just turning, or you just see the shit just spinning, and you're just looking confused, and you're like deer in the headlights. You know what I mean?
That's the Xbox Wheel of Death at that point.
Right?
It's red. It's the ring.
That's what it's like.
Oh, this is not gonna get fun.
I have to go now.
You get your ass out of here.
No, you better bring that little. You better bring that pussy back into frame.
It'll come back.
Yeah.
He always does. He always does.
He's so
Now
sweet.
he's gonna go fuck with my other cat. No, he's evil. He's evil as shit. That little motherfucker is just cute. He's just cute. I swear to God. He's adorable. He's sweet as shit to me and Bianca. Like, he just cuddles right up to us with our necks, sleeps with under here. All the other cats, like my man, can't even fucking sit next to me. Like, he's anywhere in view. This little dude's gonna go up and bite his ass. Like, literally, like, about 2 centimeters from the hole, too. I'm like, fuck is wrong with you? Like,
Little ass biter. Okay.
right? And then, like, every morning, like, this man's, like, biting and scratching and clawing at my feet and shit as I'm trying to walk to the bathroom. I'm like, goddamn, the kidding. Like, if he wasn't cute, he'd be like, you're rescued, you're alive. I'm gonna find you a home. Like,
Well, ass biter.
It's like if you weren't
I have
cute,
no capacity to get rid of animals.
it's like if
Like,
you
it
weren't
could be
cute,
the
bitch,
worst
I'd
thing ever.
boot your ass to the goddamn.
I personally
Bitch, I'll take
am
you
not
straight
an
to the
ass biter.
SPCA.
I like, but that's no. And I'm just, man, I'm just like, okay, so from the cat's perspective, the other cat, not the biter, but like those
Mhm.
teeth. Come on, son. What kind of fucking Hellraiser shit is this? Bruh, little kitten teeth on the no. Like I understand why my man jumps up and turns around and swats in midair. Like
Yeah, kitten teeth are different. They hit different. You're right.
He gave him the double fist one day. Like he just stood up on his hind legs. And
Yeah, they hit different.
What's up, Scoops?
I'm still not looking.
He gave him the skibbity paps.
Yo, Scoops.
Right, the skibbity paps.
He gave him the skibbity paps.
Yeah.
Dude, that's still my favorite internet video. Is the UFO curse. This is my like, dude. The best part of that video too is like, "Oh, hurt myself now," and then he pops right back up in the window. Why you ain't come help me when I said I hurt myself? Greatest shit ever. I watched that shit like 3,000 times in one fucking day. Yo.
Oh shit. Okay.
You know what I think is hilarious is that the older millennial gets to spend July 4th in fucking jail.
Oh.
Priceless. That's priceless. Yes.
That whole situation just make my nipples hard every time. Oh.
And the people vowing for him now, like, oh, you all should be ashamed of yourself. He's trying to help. Go fuck your head. Go fuck your head.
Please.
Did you see Doc's recent video after the lockup? Bro,
Doc kills me. I haven't seen it, but he kills me.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's not even. It wasn't even like. I mean, I don't know if it was funny. It was just like he just came. If putting facts down on the table is the equivalent of teabagging. Doc walked up to this motherfucker and said, "You want to smell it first?" Like, bruh, he straight he broke down mathematically that
Oh my god.
25% of the money.
You want to
Oh,
smell
I
it?
did see
Oh
that
my
one.
god.
Yes.
Do you want to smell it first?
Like, bro, like the amount,
Yo.
and it's just Doc's delivery too. But like the fact that he laid that out, that he explained the numbers that direction, where it's like you come from the side, the left, the right, up, down, whatever the fuck, you're gonna understand what he's saying.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I
And
did see that.
like
Yeah.
that man's clout, credibility, anything he had, unless they are a pure MAGA fucking moron that is somehow leashed
Mhm.
onto OM as like the second coming, he lost all of it.
His swallowers are reporting me right now for a comment I made about him being in the negative on his
Oh,
like, and it's true. It's not like
the
it's
negative $20
The
is
negative
priceless.
20.
The commissary.
all right.
In the commissary, like
Here's
Ugh.
here's a super sad fun fact for everyone. Everyone that goes in gets negative $20. It wasn't like he didn't do anything. I googled it, and
no, it means you ain't got no friends.
apparently everybody has negative balance when they go in. So like, like it wasn't as big of a
Anything
flex
new, but
as we all thought it was. But at the same
Right.
time, I also watched him currently get updated to having $80, and now he's back to zero. So his fat ass bought himself something.
I'm
Hey.
screaming.
Takes a lot of groceries to feed that.
I mean,
So
I
look
look
at-
at
it
his
takes
shit
a lot of groceries to
regularly,
feed that,
and
yeah.
I saw that it went from negative 20 to 80. So I was like, well, someone sent him
So look
$100.
here. He be
So he got $100 and now it's
So
gone
there.
again.
he gonna be
Now,
somebody's.
you remember that moment?
So he gonna be
Remember that
somebody's
moment in
bitch.
Deadpool 2?
He gonna be
Remember that
somebody's
I
moment?
love
bitch.
all
Look
the
here.
people out there who are like, oh, you should be nice to him. Fuck
Nice.
that.
So look here.
That's what I said. Go fuck
Yes.
So no, look here.
it.
His cellmate's gonna be really nice to him. That's all I can say. His cellmate's gonna
So,
want to hit.
wait.
His cellmate's gonna want like a bearded tossed salad. I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
This is what I'm about to say. Remember that moment in Deadpool 2 when he first stands up and everybody's like, "Who gets to make the first joke?"
oh, a bearded tossed
What-
salad. Oh,
What
Jesus
did
Christ.
He's
what
gonna
did
want a
Owen
bearded
spend
tossed
that money
salad.
on?
he gonna. He gonna
I'm
look here.
saying-
He gonna
I'm
be giving
saying
out bearded tossed salads for
strawberry bagel.
groceries.
OM spent the money on strawberry
Jesus
bagel.
Christ, Gilbert. Bearded tossed
Okay.
salad for some
Yeah.
groceries.
Hey, look, Tracine said you got it right. He finna be a commissary ho. Yes,
Oh shit.
he about to be a commissary ho. All right.
He's probably in there like, "I'll feature you on my TikTok. You let me get up."
Said, bruh.
Peanut butter cracker.
I'm verified.
I'm verified.
Picture you on my TikTok.
I got 2 million followers. I got 2
I'll
million.
put you on my TikTok, bro.
We'll make a TikTok. I got 2 million followers. I'm verified. The fuck that mean?
I'll put you on my TikTok.
Wait, I'm verified.
I got 2 million followers. I'm verified. I'll put you on TikTok.
I'm verified. I'll put you on my TikTok.
He's gonna be yo. OM's about
gonna
to be
be
in
a-
those
say,
fucking
look
dance
here.
videos.
Right
from jail.
now.
Said we'll
Stop it
said
right
we'll make
now.
said we'll make TikToks for groceries.
Yo,
commissary
you see
TikTok.
those big dudes.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
you're gonna see
Catch
OM
it.
doing the little girl dance videos on TikTok now with some gigantic motherfucker behind him just grabbing his
Said just
shit
do it like this. Some big
I'm
motherfucker
crashing
behind him do it
out
like
at
this.
him in fucking jail, being like, "Yo, help me! I'll put you on my TikTok."
And somebody in the background be like, I like the way you dance.
Fucking
See, look here.
screaming.
He look here.
Do that spin again.
He
I
gonna be
said do
trading
it
out.
again.
He gonna be trading out. Bearded tossed salads for commissary all day.
Bro, he's gonna come back shaved with Kool-Aid lipstick on
So,
in that video, and we're gonna be like, well, okay. Okay.
So
Closing
good.
that chapter.
He said prison.
I'm dead.
Oh.
I'm gone. I'm like, I need
You're gonna be a
revival.
prison government run
Someone needs
$10.
to revive me. Like,
What's he gonna be doing for a coffee ball?
I'll put you on my TikTok.
Right now, all that money was spent on the ingredients so he can make some fucking toilet hooch.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, he needed some soap. He needed to wash his beard.
Maybe somebody was taking the Trump
He
phone.
got some fucking balloons and Barbasol, and he's like, I'm gonna make my own 4th of July.
No, he's out. He's making toilet wine.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
He
He
got
ain't drinking.
he making
Making hooch in jail.
he making that toilet. He making that toilet wine.
Listen, y'all, we need to be celebrating the fact that he's been sober for 5 days now, 4 days now. We need to congratulate him.
Unless he made the toilet
Him
wine.
and Ashley Babbitt on her multiple years of sobriety. Like, let's just celebrate.
Congratulate them on
let's
their
celebrate the ones.
congratulate them on their sobriety.
Oh, hey,
shit.
Joe.
Oh,
hey,
my
Joe,
God.
you're gonna spend the 4th of July in jail.
Oh God! Wait. There's another song that fits it perfectly. So we're not on TikTok right now, but all of us are from TikTok, right?
No,
right,
we're
right.
not. No,
So we are not on
So-
TikTok. No.
Hey Joe, you don't come around here no more.
No more, no
Oh,
more.
JoJo.
Hit the road, Joe.
Oh, JoJo.
Oh my God, your video.
Holy fuck, bruh.
I watched
Your
it so
goddamn-
many times. I just
Bruh.
laughed.
It's like one of the only
God
country songs. I know.
damn, man. Look at man. That shit was the funniest fuck I've ever seen. God damn, that was so fucking
He
hilarious.
should have complied. He wouldn't have got tased. Like,
The
It's-
tasing is the best because it's like he made that video, like you just said, he made that video plenty of
Uh-huh.
times during the Floyd protest. That's when
Yep.
his bitch ass first got on my fucking radar. Gotta comply,
Hey,
gotta comply.
listen.
No.
I-
Like, eat a
Say
dick.
yep.
How'd you
I
comply?
applied. I sent for the videos. I literally forwarded the FOIA request to Gilbert and to Thomas that I sent in for his fucking body cam footage.
Oh,
Gilbert and I
Oh
sat.
my god.
Gilbert
He
and I
sat
sat on
Yo.
Zoom and did
he
it
sat up
together.
there. Yeah, oh my
We
god,
I'm
yes.
just gonna say it, and Gil will back me up on this. We will, as a GCPR community, completely
Uh-huh.
run celebration of that on repeat for 2 weeks straight.
facts.
Oh yes.
Period.
Oh
I
yes.
I missed all that stuff that he did then, but I was here for all the doxing he was doing on Jolly Good Ginger and those guys, and I was like, "What
No,
the fuck?"
Gilbert-
Oh,
Who does
no,
that shit?
he-
Yep.
and I sat on a
Look.
Zoom call together, and we filled out all the paperwork, and we
Oh
got
yeah.
like
We
I
sat
got
up.
the
Oh yeah, we
replies.
did that shit.
I
And look,
would-
he first
I
he first
would
popped up.
appreciate on that.
No, he first
Of
popped up
course
on
we
my
did.
radar.
Reputation on it.
Oh
Look,
yeah.
Thomas rests his reputation on the radio station. I'll rest mine on this too, along with that, saying you will get a check-in from all of us right here, plus
Mhm.
Gambit, plus
Mhm.
Thomas. Fuck, I will try and get every guest we've already had back just to come on and say, hey, checking in on y'all. We're still here. Enjoy the body cam footage of Elder Millennial getting tased again and
Oh
again and
look
again.
here. The very
And that's
first
it.
the
That's
very
the
first
whole show
person
until it
said I'm telling you this. The very first person that released that footage, if that motherfucker does not have 1 million followers, they will.
I listen. Whoever gets
That's
that
honorary, Gil.
footage first. Make sure that you're monetized. Make sure that you have everything you
Mhm.
need in place because you
Facts.
are going
Because
Facts.
that shit will go
yes,
viral.
facts, right? Like
Yep.
No,
big facts. Like
you're moving. You're moving to the front of the line for Gil recruitment.
Yes.
So that shit
Just
will
saying.
go viral. So if you have
We don't
that,
play
you have that
favorites, but
goddamn
we
footage, your
and
ass
will
better
stay
be.
viral for quite some time.
Oh fuck yeah.
At least
Hey.
2 weeks.
Oh
Hey,
it's oh fuck yeah.
That's gonna
I
be
put
an
it in
American
the-
archive.
And here's the thing,
Look,
you
this
know,
whole social
Here's the
media
thing.
moment.
I live
As-
here, Jess. Like
Oh.
I'm not that far from
Yeah,
this.
you're like right down the street from his ass.
You know how far Bradenton is from Tampa. It's like
Yep.
45 minutes, you know? Like
right down the street.
I'm not
Yes,
far
it
from
is.
this trash can. Like I will
All
I
y'all are in the South. What the fuck?
I'm all the way at the top in Jacksonville. I'm like 3.5 hours from him,
Yeah,
I'm 30
she's
minutes
Hmm.
from DC.
and I don't drive because I'm blind. Boop, boop.
I'm 30 minutes from DC.
Well,
I don't
see,
drive
I'm
because
I'm
I
in
way
can't
the
between.
fuck up.
Well, I'm in between all everybody.
like I'd rather have someone come pick me up and take me, but my dog loves to go for a CARRIDE, so I have to do that from time to time. But
That's
other than
All
that, if
right.
I'm
wild.
going somewhere, I am literally calling someone to come pick me up. I don't like driving. Like, and hey, just like much like the DUI millennial, I had
Hmm.
one myself and I took care of it. You know what? It wasn't hard. I didn't get any violations. I actually yeah, like literally just
And like,
Yeah, you didn't violate it. You didn't have it happen again. You didn't do any of that
no,
bullshit.
like
I want to
I
just
didn't violate it. I paid my fines.
and
I actually did
and
my
you know what?
community service. I did and and took responsibility for my actions,
And
which
you
is
know what? And
weird
if
that
he had,
he literally can't do that.
and,
Like,
you know, and if he had complied originally
Hmm.
in the first place,
you just
I didn't
you
get
know,
comply.
Then
at
what would have
around at
happened?
about this time,
like
you know, he'd be almost completely
I
finished.
didn't not check in. I didn't run. I didn't hide in Airbnbs. It's weird, like
Yeah,
same
that is weird.
charge,
That is
same
odd.
charge. I took responsibility for my bullshit and said, "Hey, let me make this right." But no, this guy's oh, I don't feel
He
bad that you got tased. I'm glad you got
well,
Who the
tased.
fuck would? If anybody feels
Fire my
bad
dog.
for him, fuck is wrong with you? I'm just
I'm
saying.
sure.
Like, the dude's a piece of shit repeatedly, a repeat offender of being a piece of shit. Like, shouldn't nobody feel bad about anything dealing with that shit law
I mean,
At all.
there may be one person that
ever.
feels bad. I mean, but I'm pretty sure they've taken a shit by now. So I mean, it's probably gone. So
You know who should feel bad? The officer for not immediately releasing that footage.
so look, if
Hold up, I
anything,
got my phone
so
in my
look,
hand.
if
Look,
anything, if
this is how
anything,
stoner
so
Cro-Magnon
no,
is.
look,
I've got the laptop now.
so
I
no, if
forgot I can
anything,
check on the
that
fucking music.
officer, that officer should take that body cam footage himself and put that shit out
Right.
himself. You know what I mean? If
I
anything, that officer should get a whole should get a
I
call.
love that Dave has a laptop now, so he's like, wait,
He said,
he's
"Oh
like that
yeah,
I'm not
cat.
even.
He's like, I
I'm
could
not
look
even like.
these
Okay,
up. I could.
I'm no. I'm saying I can read that.
so
Oh
you
wait, I can
see,
do that on here too, can't I?
uh huh."
Dude, god
You
damn
know
it! I'm
what?
over here like now I have two devices so I can be on the show and read the comments. Like,
Yeah, man, I could.
Dave, I'm gonna
That's
yeah,
blow your
that's
hey
what
mind.
I did.
man, that's really me.
Dave, I'm gonna blow your mind and I'm gonna send you an extra screen. Gilbert, do you think he'll be okay?
You know,
Eventually,
Like,
thinking right now, the thought in his head is after a 45-minute conversation while I explain to him how to hook it up, and he tries 60 times away.
like
Am I
I
right?
can't
I'm right. You
function.
can admit it. I'm right. We know I'm right.
so no.
I
I mean,
can't
here's the thing.
function
Here's the thing.
without
The
my
actual.
extra screen.
Here's
Like
the thing. The
I have
actual.
my laptop and then I have an extra screen
Yeah.
always. And
Well,
I
Oh,
see,
think
okay.
it's crazy that Dave was like operating off of his phone for the last like year of this. I'm like, you don't have like, bro, you need
you
we
need an extra screen. But here's the thing. Physically hooking it up, not a problem. You get that shit done like that. Not a problem. The only issue you may have is getting the settings right on it.
I can see
well,
that.
yeah. I mean,
But
you got to make
and
sure that
even then, even then,
when he uses his mouse, the screen
yeah.
goes to the right side.
And be, and
I
besides,
used
even
two
then,
monitors at my job for a while. I could do it there, so
yeah.
I mean,
But see,
Oh, Jess, I believe that you can. It's not you. It's Dave.
oh,
no,
Dave.
but see, here's the thing. The way systems are set up now, they're set up to accommodate that, so they pretty much kind of adjust to the system.
I fully believe Jess is capable. I just like making fun of Dave because
I'm just great.
he just got a computer and we just now get to see him in the full
Like a
screen.
Right.
full HD. HD
It's still
4K
blurry.
surround sound.
I
I
even
can be
up
on
the
your
res.
shit list all I want, but look, Jess knows what I bet Jess has a second screen up right now. Like I
I have my
can
phone
see it.
out with the second
Like I
screen.
can I can see it in her glasses. I bet she has another
I'm doing
screen
that too.
up.
I mean,
No,
okay, if that
but
works, then I have the second screen technically. I could go get the iPad for that one's dead. I haven't charged it in
no,
like
because I
2
mean,
weeks.
I just like
any
fucking
way it
with
works,
you,
that's what works, and that's cool.
It's valid, right?
No, I
Like
mean
I know so
it's
little
valid.
about. I know how to hook shit up. That's what I do for a living. As far as like programming shit, if it's not like the systems that I know for work or a fucking game console, bruh, I am
So,
so Cro-Magnon that it's like you can make fun of me, and I
so
probably
no,
won't
look,
even understand that you're making fun of
no. Well, see,
me.
here's
I'm
the
too
thing,
dumb to realize how dumb I am. Like I get it. Like
and this is
I'm
all right.
Oh,
I know,
that's
I
okay.
know
That's
how
not
this is going to
nice. Like
sound.
I'm just making fun of you because you
So
know me.
listen,
I like making fun of you.
listen, I know
maybe.
what I'm about to say. I know how it sounds. I know this. Okay, when I hear it in my head. I know how it's going to sound when it comes out of my mouth. I know this. Okay. All right. Now with systems nowadays, they take it to a fact that of the Cro-Magnums that would have problems like that. So they make it as simple as plug and play as they can. So even when setting up in the settings, it guides you through that. It literally just guides you through it. Say all you have to do is click a button that says next. How does this look? Good. Next.
all right.
How does this work? Good. Next. Okay, we're done. Finish. That's
Nice. Okay.
that's generally how it's set up now.
There's people on there like me who show up to meetings who haven't fucking changed their background from their goddamn podcast to like their professional
right. And I mean,
yeah.
they show
I
up
don't
with
have
like
a
bongs in the
podcast
background and
Yeah. No, Jess, like ask Angry for he has the footage of me where I was like I showed up to a meeting
and for a quick second,
and I
you only
had
see just a bong for a quick second. I mean, it's
Wait a
not.
minute, I just realized this laptop does give me the ability now to put on a fucking
yeah,
background.
I showed up to a corporate meeting about a budget for travel. And I had
with a bong in the background. There you go.
Takes, hard mistakes. Oh
yeah. What actually I was like, oh, I showed up to the meeting and I logged in because the last Gilbert and I had been recording and that was the last place I had been. But whenever I log into anything for work related, it doesn't connect to my personal. It did connect to my personal. It connected immediately to the last Zoom login that I had apparently, and I logged in with
a bong
and a flaming wine glass and a banana that's shooting.
Hold on. Look at that bong. Lean out the way for a second. I want everybody to look at this bong for a hot minute.
Right.
We told you it's a bong. If you instantly recognized it as a bong,
then you smoke.
Because it doesn't actually look like a bong unless you're looking for it to look like a bong. So anybody that recognized it exactly
looks like a bong. It's supposed to look like a bong. It's supposed to. It's designed to look like a bong that's an ampersand. That's
but bongs themselves are designed not to look like bongs for the most part, so it's perfect. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
but,
so
maybe
but anybody that instantly recognizes
it be more like
no. Anybody that
but I think what Dave's trying to say, somebody recognizes that being the bong, they're pretty fucking cool. Then they're pretty fucking cool.
They're on the level. If they instantly come out with this, that a bong? They have one.
The odds
It
are they.
doesn't look like a
Well, yeah,
bomb.
that's
Yeah,
true.
it does, but it looks like a
That's true.
bong
That
supposed
makes
to
sense.
smoke.
That makes
Look,
sense. Yeah. If
if you show motherfuckers this and they don't use it on a regular, there's a good chance they're gonna say, "Is that something for drugs? Is that a beaker for science?" Like, I mean, fuck. Like,
a
trust
beaker
me.
for
Like, they're
science.
either. Where's your Bunsen burner?
Is that a beaker for science?
Is that a beaker for
Oh my
science?
god!
Are you gonna cook crystal meth in my kitchen?
Is that a beaker? Is that a
And
beaker
for those
for
of you that are
science?
returning listeners,
Well,
I'm
is
gonna
that a
cook
beaker
crack
for
in my
science? What a
microwave.
science
Oh my
experiment!
god! Look
Like,
at. I
I
think
had a
that is.
science experiment. Like,
So
how much
listen, man. I
THC
think
can
that
this
is.
I call
human
mine a
being
base.
do?
It's a vase.
So look here. I think that is
Hello,
the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Flower
Is
a
that a
vase.
beaker
lamp,
for
and
science?
this is where you turn it on at.
Oh, I snorted.
That's how high was one of my favorite movies.
Oh, I snorted again. Oh my god.
Oh shit!
I love that you're trying to give me validation for showing up with a bong in my fucking like background, but it was a professional
shit.
setting for a budget fucking meeting, and I had a goddamn bong and a flaming wine glass and a banana that shoots fucking like
I mean, you realize that if I had a job interview, I'd sit right here with this laptop, just like
wasn't
this,
an interview.
maybe dress professional, but
It
the
was a
Trident's
budget
still gonna be
meeting.
there.
It's a
Like,
budget
I might take the axe down for effect, but I'm keeping the fucking Trident there.
Take the
I
axe.
had an
So-
interview
Give
that
it-
was worse, but I definitely that was a budget meeting. It wasn't even an interview.
So look
It was
here,
like,
I like how Dave said. I
Just
like
for
how
this.
Dave said. Hey, depending on if it's a high level corporate, I'll take the axe down. I gotta look professional. I gotta look professional, so I'll take the axe down so I can look professional.
I'll
I'm leaving
I
the
mean-
Trident.
But I'm leaving up the. But the Trident
If
stays.
you're dealing with me, if you're
just
dealing,
the
I don't
Trident
have.
stays for sure.
We already went over the fact that I don't care enough to remember a lie, so I'm always going to tell people the truth. So, on the same note, I don't have the ability to bullshit my personality. Like, I have a customer service voice, but
Right.
at some point, we're getting dated. That's just who I am. That's what I do. So, like, yeah, I am fucking not serious most of the time. That fucking Trident's staying there. And if somebody doesn't reference some kind of dollar store Aquaman or some shit, I'm gonna be like, this place has less flavor than fucking Walmart steaks.
This bitch got as much flavor as like steaks from the goddamn sharper image. These guys
Big
are
shredded
It was
wheat.
a night of callbacks. By the way, I think somebody in the chat mentioned something about $10 houses. Or
somebody said something about $10 houses.
no, I was like,
And then go step and try it with trust.
$10 house.
That's right, and try
no, I
that with
love the fact
trust.
that we always have like throwback stuff.
Dave, are you in one of them $10 houses?
I am the $10 house.
$10 house.
I am the $10 house.
I am the $10 house.
Oh shit.
We don't have the soundboard. We can't do it. Like, can't Dave? Do you
Dude,
need some milk?
Okay, I have just learned tonight that I can put background stuff. This is power that I don't need. You don't want me, of all people, to have a soundboard. You think Thomas
we
is
want you
that?
to
No.
have a background up. We want you to have a background up.
That's not
So
cool.
no, listen.
That's
Here's
not cool.
No, we love
here's the
that.
thing. Here's the thing, and
Like,
Dave has told us almost the very first time we ever met, and I said that I had a 3D printer. First thing he was like, he can't have any kind of shit like that, because the first thing he would do
I can't-
is
I
make
mean-
dildos with people's faces on them.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I don't know if they would be functional
Jesus
dildos so
Christ.
much as just dicks. That
Or more just like
You're
display,
killing me, Smalls.
or more
You're
just like
killing me.
display dicks with faces on them.
Word.
Like, I can't see any comments anywhere. So, like, Jesus Christ.
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
Uh-oh. Did
It's on
YouTube cut
YouTube.
off again?
And
YouTube
the
pulling
worst
this
Go
part
shit.
is
now.
the worst part is
fucking
that
crazy.
like Jess is
It's
in here
crazy.
and you're usually the mod, so you're not modding.
Oh, I'm not even. I should be looking there, but I'm not even looking at it.
Do we have mods for fucking round?
I don't know. Do we have
Isn't
mods?
round like
I
Oh, I'm
mean,
not a mod
free
on
for all,
YouTube,
man?
but
I mean,
No,
Like,
no.
and that's the thing.
I
under
do look
the
out
fact
for
that
the
we have
weirdos.
so look, under a
No,
I love the fact that
technicality.
we have
yeah.
mods.
No.
I
We
mean,
have mods on shows where it's like, bro, you can bring your stupid ass in here, but the comments are gonna beat you like a fucking prison rally.
I mean, under a technicality,
No,
I am,
I was
but
just curious, like, because I can't see the comments, and I don't know who's watching us right now on YouTube. Like, usually I know, like, it's weird because I know who's watching,
Mhm.
so I
I
can't
know what you
see.
mean.
So, like,
oh, look.
That's,
I mean,
that's why I got my computer
so
out so I could do
listen,
the second device thing.
technically I am, I think, but
I know we're live
There's-
on
there's-
YouTube, but I also don't realize, like, I can't see anyone who might be watching or saying anything. So
Yeah.
So that's like a weird, like that's weird for me. Like,
Yeah, that's the first time I was on the Villains View. That's what it was weird for me because I'm like I'm used to watching, so
right. I'm like
I
I'm
was
used to
like
being
I'm
in the
I'm used,
comments.
yeah.
I'm not used to being on camera, so I'm like
I was still in watch mode.
it's hard for me. I'm not used to being the one who's like on here, so I don't know who's in the comments and I don't know who's saying anything, and I want to say hi or whatever to
It's like you're not-
anyone who's in the comments, but I can't see them because I'm live.
he's like, I don't know.
You
I'm not
need-
used to being on this side. I'm used to being on the other side.
I'm used
Facts.
to being hidden in the comment section.
Uh-huh.
I got some gummies from my homie Ray when we went to go see the Roots on Sunday.
Oh, fuck. Nice, man.
Bruh,
April's here.
one of
Ghost
the
Napper's
dopest
here.
shows I've ever seen in my life.
Hey April, hey Ghost Napa.
Can we not?
Oh,
We
George,
have
no,
Oh, hey,
no, no.
Christina
Oh,
in the
pop it.
house.
Hey, pop
We
it.
have Sunshine Ravens in the
Potato,
house.
tomato, love to you.
I want to say Khaleesi.
George, no.
I hope I said that right. Khaleesi's in the house. Techno George is in the house. What up, George?
George, no,
Potato,
no,
tomato.
no. Mm-mm. No, George, no.
No, George.
Oh,
Oh no,
that's what he said.
Mm-mm.
Yo,
George.
No, George talking about getting you a specific
how
type
large
of.
of things
No,
is that,
George
bro?
talking about getting Dave a specific type of 3D printer. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm. No.
okay,
No. Mm-mm. No.
I mean,
Cheers,
like,
everybody. Yes.
there's a new structure going up next to the Washington Monument. It's got Trump's
So
face
no,
on
look
it.
here,
It's
and so now
got a
look at the
set of
size. Look here, man. The size printer
tiny.
that he's talking
Real
about,
tiny.
it'd be one that'll print one at like that size, bro. Bro, he talking about get you one of the big ass ones. So you make a big
Like,
ass.
bro, if we could. Okay, wait a minute. He just gave me an idea. I need y'all as a team. You know those like 3D printers that now use concrete 3D print houses?
Uh-huh.
That's
I
wild.
need you. I
Like
need
a
you to
whole
hack
fucking
the
house.
And
I
look
will
here.
draw it and put it in the programs. I need you to hack the program.
Hey, listen, man.
I mean,
I wanna take one of those goddamn. I want to take one of those goddamn construction 3D printers so fucking bad.
Bruh.
It's not
Bro,
even funny.
bro, I will. Okay,
I
everybody.
don't think you
need-
understand. Give Gilbert
No,
whatever
I need
you
to
So
share
want.
listen,
Nah,
Like,
this-
Scylla,
We'll
you
make
give
it
me one of
happen.
those. You give me one of those goddamn printers like that. I will print out a goddamn mansion.
this
First,
is our
goddamn.
plan. This is our no. We are now a guerrilla unit. Everybody that's watching is part of that unit. Anybody that wants to be part of this unit. Our new mission. How we are going to do this, I don't fucking know. But we are going to go right out into the fucking bay, right off the water, and we are going to have one of those 3D printers hacked and build a giant concrete penis chode effigy with some tiny nuts with Trump's face. We're gonna have it so fucking big, we're gonna figure out a way to hydraulically lift it out of the fucking water, like the fucking last episode of the first season of Metalocalypse, like the stage, and you know what I'm saying, with the same song playing every single.
Yes.
That it is. That I, the guy doing this, I will fucking lead the charge and take the first bullet. This will be fucking worth it.
My God, stop.
Yes. Oh yes. Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Go.
So look here, man. I think the entire GCP. We gonna have to start OnlyFans to make that happen. Look here. We gonna have to stand on those street corners, all kinds of shit.
I may have one.
If that becomes a plausible fucking reality, I will fucking get over my bullshit and do it. I don't give a shit. That would be the single, like people talk about legacy and whatnot. That was the dude that came up with the idea, and they made that giant dick statue of Trump sitting in the middle of the fucking.
Said, bro, that was him.
No,
Bro, bro.
Yeah, like,
Yo, that was him. Hey, there go. I just see Dave. So just Dave riding
my
around.
kids would be like, "That's my dad."
That's my dad. And Dave just sitting on his front porch in a rocket chair with just like that with a trident behind him, you know, eating out a can of Chef Boyer.
With that big diesel ass.
With a can of Chef Boyardee.
Yes.
With a fucking can of Chef Boyardee and shit. Just
Is that the thermos they use to feed the team Gatorade? Like, what the fuck was that?
That is the jug I carry around.
Yes, if you don't stop
Something.
laughing,
fuck
I
off.
can't stop laughing.
I'm sorry.
That is the point of this show.
shit.
Super baked and enjoy the conversation. Where it lies.
Oh my God, I can't.
That's why we call y'all frequent
Yeah, I see.
flyers.
It just randomly
You
Dave
Call
just
us the fucking
Nice
giggle
fucking-
I just
squad. I
fucking-
don't care. Like I can't. When she starts laughing, I can't.
I'm
Dave was just
trying.
randomly just wearing a Viking hat for no reason.
Oh,
Yo, so my next tattoo, I know what it is. And I'm just debating on where to place it. I'm thinking like right here.
SpongeBob.
All right.
Viking SpongeBob.
I
But
saw.
I'm just debating which one. It's whether it's going to be the
Vikings.
one where he's in like full ass garb on the boat, like
Right.
leaning, and he looks kind of badass, or the goof ass one where he's standing there with the beard, just looking up like. Or
I
the
said-
third option,
I said you should get the Viking one and have him literally sitting like on your shoulder, looking up at you, like.
well, so I thought of one that I
Make
really
it
want.
funny. It's SpongeBob,
Okay.
for God's sake.
So,
Right.
okay, but how much SpongeBob have you watched? This is how we test that.
All
I
right.
want somebody to draw, and I mean like a SpongeBob show quality. I don't care if you use a computer, whatever the fuck to do it. What I really want is if you search SpongeBob Viking, you have that image. That's the apparel, the goofy ass, little hat and the beard. But on the face he makes when he realizes Squidward likes the Krabby Patties. Yeah, see, you know that face. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That is my favorite fucking face he's ever made in the history of the fucking show. Like I can't
Yes,
even
sir.
do it. Like it was the greatest
All
shit
right.
ever. Like okay, so for you,
What is
Jason,
it? Angry? Like
It's the one. It's the one where his face scrunches up to like the very top of his head, and he's making that
No,
really
shit.
thug
It's like
smile.
that.
With his, yeah.
Like you see the
And he
memes of it.
realized
You see the
like
memes.
Krabby Patty.
You like Krabby Patty. And you see the meme where his face goes all the way up and shit,
okay,
and that little
like,
smug smile.
Mm-hmm.
all right, like I don't know. I still like the one where he's like standing on the edge of the ship and he's like looking out and it's like, like I think it would be funny if you put that one like on your ankle, like he's literally like, mounting a ship, like it's and it's on, but I don't know where you want it. You kind of said you wanted it on your shoulder.
Yeah, I was thinking like right here.
I mean, I was thinking maybe put it on your like ankle. That would be funny if like he was literally like had a boat and was like, mounting your ankle.
I always wear shoes.
Why? You don't have to. That's a
I'm in the
choice.
beach. I'm not at the beach. We outside around here.
Choice, bitch. Like, I live in Florida. Shoes are fucking optional.
Dave was like, I'm
I
not.
only have them on because I forgot to take them off.
Same as my pants.
Shit, I'm screaming.
I got them on.
I'm not wearing underwear, so.
Free balling.
It's Florida.
Just
it's too hot down here for all that extra bullshit.
Like, seriously, I put on a bra for tonight's show, but I'm seriously regretting it. Like,
I mean, I never wear.
Stop. Like,
facts.
I put on a bra for tonight's show, but like, do I have regrets? Yeah. Like,
I do too, because
I'm wearing the equivalent of just a bra.
I didn't even have to worry about it.
You could have just tilted your camera, up.
I could have tilted my camera anywhere the fuck I wanted, but here we are.
I'm screaming.
What are you doing?
It's, the bra thing is, I think that's international.
You know what? It's like, I felt like I was inviting y'all into my home, so let me put on a bra as if I'm in public, but like,
that's how I did. See? Okay, cool.
Like, I vacuumed, but nobody's gonna see it.
Why? Why do you do that? Like for real? Why? Because I don't.
I
don't understand
it. Why it just spruce it up? It's shining, blinging behind her.
Said, look,
so I can throw the background of my
sprucing it up and everything is fine. If people are actually coming over, but if the only thing that people can see is just right in front of it, like if you're the wall behind, why are you cleaning everything else around it? Like, nobody can see all of that shit. Just they can only see is just that fucking wall. But then yet still you're cleaning everything. Why are you doing that? Why?
Shit.
I don't understand that. I don't understand it.
Oh, shit.
Like, you can't. It's like, okay, right, seeing that, right? Like, so why would you clean everything else around it, in the other room, on the right side,
because
on
one
side,
people are cruel. We want to make sure we don't have anything, not a speck of shit behind us. They can say that we have better things to be doing.
No, but thing is, the thing is, if it's fucking clean, look, here's the thing: if it's absolutely clean.
There's also one thing I don't want anyone to see, and it's hold up.
And what's the first thing she does? Puts it right on camera. Well, I don't want people to see as I show them what I don't want them to see.
Here, there it is. Do you see it? There it is. Right there. Right there. That thing. Yep. See it?
I can't see it.
I see it.
It looks like an exercise machine.
Yeah, it looks like an ab machine.
It's an ab machine. Yeah.
Guess where I hang my clothes?
It's the ab machine.
It is, isn't it?
It's gone now, bitch. It's gone now. I bought it off the TikTok shop, just like I bought the vibrating plate that I fucking stand on while I watch The Sound of Coffee every goddamn morning.
Oh, how does that work? Does it work? Is it good?
I can back that up. Because TikTok shop is shit, but any workout shit is like the highest liability to come back and sue your ass. So if there's one product that you can probably trust on that shit show shop, It's the workout shit because ain't nobody trying to get you to sue that
Listen, I could stand on
That
my
is
shake plate right now. It's right here. It's right below me. It's literally right down here. If I want to go ahead and
Is
to
it
the
working?
yeah, you want like
it shakes.
hey, yep, there it goes. Oh, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah, I could stand on it right now. Like, here we go.
Vibrating.
Like, oh, all right. Let me move it out.
Oh shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, calm down there,
I
cuz.
almost busted your ass.
You come back up here. Come on.
I mean,
Come on.
it's on a level 5 right now.
Okay.
And it just makes your whole body shake.
Literally just like vibrates in different ways.
Now, what you're supposed to do
It's
is
all
you
to
keep
shake
your
that
back
shit out.
straight. You halfway squat down. Yeah, like that. Now, that shit fucks with
All right, I can do this. Trust me.
Yeah.
Supposed to
you. Oh, I
squat
know, but
halfway
you
Shake
can
that
down.
feel it
shit
a
out.
lot differently, don't you?
You have to shake all that shit out.
That's when you can feel it work. Me and Bianca went with her friends couple, like married couple, to their gym once, and it was a whole fucking facility, like everything. They had a little restaurant place in there, sauna, fucking. I go to Planet Fitness. This shit was shocking to me. If every gym has that, but Planet Fitness, whatever the fuck, I don't know. Anyway, it had this vibration thing, and he's like, "Yo, just sit here, grab these handles, and lean back a little bit." I was like, "Holy
Hmm.
shit!" He's like, "All right, now let go for a second." I was like, "Whoa, whole different fucking shit." Like just literally like a fucking 45 degree, like not even 90. Just fucking crazy.
Oh, Khaleesi says she wears a weighted vest with her vibration plate.
Oh,
That's
okay.
brutal. Yeah,
So,
no, add more weight to it. Like, yeah,
so
like,
yeah,
no,
that could definitely work.
no, I wouldn't just completely rely on that simply because, like, you're vibrating your muscles instead of like getting them to do what they do,
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, and honestly, like, you can read all kinds of shit. Do what's comfortable to you. Do what you see progress with. But at most, like, as far as your range of motion, think of what the muscle's supposed to do. Do that. But don't
And I
do
mean,
like, and then
and
at the same time, don't do shit they're not supposed to do, so that
well,
way you don't
see,
get fucked up.
the main thing is listen to your body. You listen to your
Yeah,
body.
and
You want to push yourself, but you don't want to overexert yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself. The goal is to get better, not to get hurt.
I know you've
So,
seen the videos of them dudes doing pull-ups, like holding couches and shit with their feet, and you're just like, why,
like,
what's with the
God,
fucking couch? Like, why wouldn't you just? Or like, I
said
see
why?
some dude wrap his legs around a fucking exercise bike while he's
I
pedaling the
saw
exercise
that.
bike, doing pull-ups and shit, and I'm like, bro, why
Said
don't you
why?
just
What is the whole point
fucking
of that?
be
Why don't you
I
just
break
get?
couches.
normal?
Why don't you
Like,
just
I,
do
bro,
like
think
a
about it.
normal person and
I
just
have a
like
bath.
a weight? You know, if you're gonna do that and you
You
want
know,
to push yourself like that, and all right, fine, but
you
why
put
you
the weight
gonna?
on the chain belt like everybody else does doing your pull-ups, and you air pedal
Yeah,
because that's harder.
yeah.
Like the shit. That's the one thing that like the fucking showy shit has done. It's fucking ridiculous. People do dumb shit. Aaron over there just grooving. I hope
Is
you
that
got real
right?
music on in the background because if it's just the silence and like the rhythm of our voices, mm,
Now,
Ah,
funny thing,
shit.
if Aaron would have fell and busted her ass, oh my god.
No,
Uh,
I have a seat behind me. Like I'm standing on
I've,
my shake plate listening to y'all like
I want
ah.
to do the one where it like twists back and forth and shit. The people just stand on it and it just
Oh
automatically
yeah,
just
the
starts
twist.
swiveling. That
Yeah.
shit looked wild.
Now though, I would say
Uh,
doing that whole twisting motion that work definitely works. So
right.
I will
That's what
definitely.
I'm like. That shit looks wild. I'll try that one. I've seen what the old lady they were like falling off of it, but I don't think I have that problem. I'm not that
That's
old.
that's like one of my favorite things in the gym is that like side to side twist machine. Like, granted, it's like lighter weight or whatever, but
It's
like,
about to stop.
okay, so I'm a large person, so
You're
it's
grande.
easy for me to like so in the quest to get that like whole V taper or whatever the fuck, which I've never pulled off because I eat too much and too much of everything, especially sugar. Um, fucking, I do a lot of the side to side shit because it helps like bring down the sides of the waist instead of doing a bunch of crunches and shit because I'm just be thickening it up more. Because I got a
Yeah.
thick ass trunk anyway.
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
point
that
to that. I'm
that
assuming
twisting
though, yeah,
motion, it
that part.
does like it. Of course, not
Does
crunches
your
like lower, upper, and lower crunches. That's
hmm
great for your core.
and then
But
in your
that
legs
twisting
too.
motion, adding with that twisting motion, though, that's what
That's your obliques.
that's for your obliques and targets that obliques, and that's what gives you that kind of V taper. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Oh, we like that.
so yeah, adding the
Full
twisting
on
in like
ad
that,
for the
yeah,
TikTok shop, right?
yeah. Now, if you were to
What
do
if I just
something
did
like
that while I
that,
was walking?
now see if you were to do that, like twisting like that, and weights on it,
No, that's what I mean. The machine does that. So
yeah,
you're like usually pushing it with your shoulders, like turning left and right and shit.
yeah,
But yeah, like because you got that whole turn, like your abs are warranted too. But like, so you got this cross, but your abs, the way they're shaped, doesn't necessarily show how they work,
mm-hmm,
but it makes sense when you think about it. They're not just forward and like, it's not
yeah.
like this
So yeah,
way,
you're
backward
not
way.
just
It's like you can
so no, you're
cross and
you're doing
shit.
it all in a whole functional motion.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like you're thinking like left and right, like forward, backward,
So
cross
yeah,
body both ways and shit. Like that's why they have
yeah,
like the
because
stereo
it
here.
it kind of takes into account of when when the human body moves, you know,
Exactly.
it moves in
Like,
different ways. So you have
Mm-hmm.
to have all those muscles built up for say the muscles you use are different for swimming versus biking versus boxing versus karate. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I told you to do that.
yeah. So you got to have those muscles function differently. So those are different muscle groups being used. So yeah, makes sense.
It does. It does.
Oh, don't. Wait, oh, all right. Sorry, this kid is
I don't,
kind of insane.
that little squat thing looks cool too. They got some squat machine they got out now too. That looks pretty cool. Three
One
rungs on it, and people just sit on it and go
yo
up and down on it.
Techno George. Okay, so hold up. I love that concept because I would totally wear some like
No,
plate
George,
armor,
George,
but
George, you
no, no, no.
gotta,
Hear me out. Hear me out. You know the move, right?
yeah,
You know how they have that costume you can buy it or whatever,
mm-hmm,
like that, but like not gold. It needs that comic book orange. Like this thing needs to look like stupid as fuck.
Yucky.
You know what I'm saying? I love that costume because it looks so bad. Like even as a kid, I was reading that shit, not even reading that shit. Like I would pass by the Aquaman fucking comic and look at that shit and be like, how did they ever consider this dude look cool? Like how did he walk out the house and shit? The movie does. I mean, fucking Jason Momoa is a badass and shit, but fucking like nobody looks cool in
but
that
even
outfit.
even he
But
he
here's the
couldn't
thing.
he couldn't
I
make the
know
orange look
that. I'm
cool.
aware of that. I endorse that. But if you're gonna go that direction, take it to 10. Bring out that orange. And I mean like orange.
Like that bright orange, like that
Right.
bright
Like yeah,
like
like
like that
I
bright
want to
comic
be I
book
want to be
orange.
seen from fucking construction sites in space.
Right, but how did that guy get so popular? Seriously.
Oh,
I don't
Aquaman.
know. You think I fucking know? I was okay.
Well,
So
see that.
same appearance regarded as homeless or like the Big Lebowski. He gets famous, ooh, and I'm not mad at it. Let me get that straight. But I don't know. I don't
Well,
know what the
see,
fuck happened. Like
well, see.
you've been
Here's the
acting
thing.
forever, and then overnight
Here's the thing. It kind of happened somewhere in the 90s. Because during the 80s, Aquaman was considered to be kind of, a joke character. Guy in the water
Oh,
talks
I
to
thought it was
fish.
never Noah.
So he was considered kind of a joke character. But in the 90s, when Superman, the animated series, came out, then they kind of showed realistically kind of how true dangerous Aquaman could be. Here's a guy who is the king of the ocean. The earth is 75% water, so at any point in time, he could just say, Kraken, go fuck up the entire world. And there's nothing that we could do about it.
I mean, I don't think Kansas has to work.
Well, realistically, though, Aquaman could sink the entire world. If he truly wanted to,
How, though?
he could sink the entire
But
world.
how? No, how would that work? Like, cause he has, how would he raise the water? Would he can he command the ocean to a point of changing the temperature? And would he do
Well, see,
that?
it would be a matter of just sending wave after wave after wave until it completely just broke the land down.
But how does that affect?
And then submerge everything. How would it affect us? We'd be dead, man.
Life?
That's how it affect us. We'd be dead.
Oh, no, we're the dead target. That's the point. But how would it affect marine life? And that's why would he do it and why? Like, because you got to think about it. If he's sending big ass waves, and at some point he's fucking up the reef, he ain't gonna do it. He wouldn't risk the reef because fuck humans. Now, granted, you could have an attack on every fucking. We about to go into some nerd shit. You know this.
We about to go into it.
Anyway.
But
so fucking like he can attack all marine shit. Like meaning like every boat on the ocean, all transports and shit like that aren't flying, which is like a huge like most fucking import and export. Straight up. And that stops everything. And it definitely changes the ecosystem of the world. But like inland is still safe. If they can figure out how to manufacture their own shit, they ain't
all right.
Eternia's fine. I'm still saying this. Like compared to like okay, so now at the same time.
Okay, all right.
If Aquaman's family or son or whatever the fuck actually happened in the comic books is being threatened in mainland Kansas, I mean, I guess he's got some super strength, but if he's being threatened by like, I mean, Darkseid's fucking him up. That's all I'm saying. Like he ain't. And Batman.
I'm not saying like this. So look, I'm not saying like this. All right. If Aquaman goes up against Darkseid, oh yeah, Darkseid's fucking him up all day, every day. It's gonna happen. What I'm saying is this: Aquaman could realistically completely sink the world, go after tectonic plates. The land, collapses in on itself, sinks underwater. Now, how would it affect the environment?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he'd do it because of the impact.
Well, see, here's
not on land impact is the goal.
Say the land impact, yeah. But see, here's the thing, Then there's the birds. What would happen with birds? Because there's no trees, there's nothing. There's no food, nothing for them. So eventually, they would just fall and die. So then, you would have an entire ocean filled with dead people, dead animals, marine life that is just kind of swimming around in dead things, and eventually they would all die. So it'd be a whole world, a whole wet world of just dead things.
Floating dead shit.
Floating dead shit. Yeah.
It's that fucking death metal series.
Heavy metal.
Is that what it was?
It'd be Metalocalypse. It'd be straight up Metalocalypse.
Now you remember the Batman one? It was like Batman, and Catwoman, and I want to say Nightwing. Like it was random metal character. Like they just made him heavy metal. Fucking the Batman who laughs with
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The Batman.
it,
Oh
yeah, they were
god.
just like a goof ass metal band or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like a spin off nothing thing. It was just funny, but like that was dope. I heard they're bringing back the Marvel vs. DC comics. Yeah,
Are they?
bringing back the Marvel vs. DC comics. That's definitely happening this year.
Oh yeah.
And I want you to think about something.
All right.
It was mentioned a year and a half that it's not completely off the table. And now we fast forward, and James Gunn is the head of DC. Kevin Feige is just about to step down as the head of Marvel. It's
Mm-hmm.
basically passing through so right?
Right.
Uh, there's
Now,
no better crew than that as just a bunch of MCU alumni to make a Marvel vs. DC movie series.
actually, I heard. I don't know how true it is, but I did see a rumor that Disney's looking at purchasing DC.
Bruh, if that happens, it's over.
Now, if that
We're gonna get the
happens,
reboots
then
everybody's wanted forever.
now if that happens and they do, if that is true, and if they do happen to purchase DC, then
Bruh.
we will get a Marvel versus DC and a whole DCEU. That shit will be rebooted, be $1 billion put into that shit, you know.
Yep.
I would be
So
all for
yeah,
it, 1,000%.
My daughter
um,
would love that shit.
I would love that shit.
but that shit would be fucking amazing.
It would be.
Um,
I'm,
I
I'm
haven't
not
seen
even into
Ironheart
all
yet.
that too much, but
I have not
I
seen that
already
yet.
know that shit would be. What?
It would be.
I've not
Oh,
seen Ironheart yet.
I've not seen it yet, but I know from what I heard. I think Thomas said he watched it and said it was absolutely amazing. So
I bet it was.
I know it's supposed to. The rest of the episodes, I think it's like 6 episodes, and it's supposed to be the rest of them. I think are already supposed to be out, like either today or tomorrow.
Mm,
Well, I'm just waiting for my kids to watch it. 'Cause that's kind of like
So,
the thing.
for
But
the
like,
4th of July
listen, I'm
weekend,
gonna
it's
say
like
this
they're.
straight up.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this straight up. Like fucking anything that the fucking incel MAGA boys seem to hate for whatever bullshit reason they can come up with, I know is probably some good shit
And
because
I'm
they're
gonna
hiding
love
behind
it.
the concept
Mm-hmm.
of they hide behind the term woke, and I realize it's not because there's some kind of like social justice embedded in it. It's simply the fact that they don't understand the concept of what's going on. Like their brains can't wrap around like the concepts. Like they not. I don't want to say it sound like a smug asshole saying like no, they can't understand quantum physics. It's not quantum physics. Like the fucking concept of like Avengers deal with different realms and time travel and shit. Like Ironheart, like when you watch the fucking trailer, so I don't think I'm spoiling shit. Looks like it deals
Mm-hmm.
with both science and magic. If you remember Thor saying that they are one and the same where he comes from and shit. Like
Yeah.
this is not far off shit. But when you have the brain of a fucking dumbass snail, like I get it. You get mad at something you don't understand. You're like, fuck this shit. This is why I hate it. You know, and that's
Yeah.
typically when I'm like, okay, so you didn't understand it. I'm gonna enjoy this. Gotcha.
Yeah. That was the same thing that with the Acolyte, and I'd always kept hearing about the Acolyte. Oh, it's so bad. It's this and it's that. Blah 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 blah. And my only hesitation and reservation about watching it was Kathleen Kennedy's name was on it.
Hmm.
And seeing as how what she did with the sequel series, which I had some issues with that. It was cool, but I just had some issues with it. So I didn't go in with high hopes on the Acolyte, but I was watching it anyway. That series was so fucking amazing. and for it to be canceled after the first season,
I hate
I
when they do that
knew
shit.
I knew why immediately. Is because the lead character
Mm-hmm.
was a black female, a
Oh,
black woman,
damn.
and the only white man in the whole thing was in there less than metaphorically like 5 minutes, and immediately got killed.
I love it.
There should be one more, but he should be the main villain.
But
No, but the whole thing is
god
that
damn.
because that that series it didn't
It
have
didn't hit in
it didn't have the
the
white man front and center
yeah.
throughout the whole
That's
thing. Then it
bullshit.
was like, I don't like this. I don't understand it.
Before the second coating.
but
Okay, no,
but the
wait,
entire
I
series
forgot.
was just essentially was
It was just
how
too much for them to handle.
yeah.
They just couldn't. They couldn't
And
handle
for
that
any
shit. That's
no,
wild.
and for any like real Star
I'm,
Wars fan, you love it because it
I'll be real.
it's
I'm
like a
behind
story
as
of how
fuck
the
on the
Sith
show.
started.
Mm-hmm.
I'm behind as fuck on the shows. I'll be real. I haven't watched one. Like I've gotten through one episode of. What's the other one that's on two full seasons now?
Um,
That's regarded like Andor or whatever the fuck.
Andor, yeah.
Yeah, dude, they got so many Star Wars shows. It's like impossible for me to keep up. So like, unless my kid gets excited about it, which is pretty rare now, I'm that's when I have a moment alone to myself and I don't know what the fuck else to put on. Like doing laundry is when I put on a series, but that only I'm gonna watch. But fucking no, I mean like so now like I guess I care if it's a good story in and of itself. I don't really give a shit about them connecting to the rest of the Star Wars universe per se.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I don't want it to feel like a fucking reach. Good
Right.
lord. Like I said, it's gonna come back. This thing is obsessed with me. I love this kid. I love all
I'm
this
able,
shit.
I'm able to
Yeah.
do that with other series and shit like that. Not connect them all. Just kind of look at each one on its own, even though they are
Hmm.
connected.
Well, I'll
I
be
see what you
biased and
mean.
say at the same time, like I do love Marvel to death, and I look at the characters individually too. But like that's one where I'm like, nah, you better fucking connect that shit. Like I was like, if they didn't figure out a fucking way to bring Man Thing back and Werewolf at
Mm,
Midnight, I'd be butthurt. I got to see Man Thing on the stage or
oh
thing,
my
whatever the
god.
fuck
So
that wasn't. It was just whatever.
I hope they do bring Man Thing. I hope they do because I mean they should because they working on
Supposedly
they're working on
midnight.
so
Blade.
where did you see the rumors at for Disney getting DC? Like, how is that? Is that like really? That could really be a thing.
That was a rumor. I don't know how true it is,
That would be. I'm here
but
for it.
I don't know how true it is. I read it on an article on the internet, so I put as much faith in that as anything. It's
That.
if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Either way, it's just a rumor.
Andor
It was
skeleton.
cool to think about it for a minute.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what was Skeleton Crew? Why does that sound familiar? I watched that.
Oh, that's another one. The best way to describe it is the Goonies in space.
I saw that one. That was dope.
The Goonies
Yeah,
and what?
That was
in
dope.
space. Yeah.
That was
Best
dope.
way to
Okay.
describe Skeleton Crew is the Goonies in space.
And I like the soap. I thought that was cool. That was
Oh,
like that
Ahsoka
was
was
some of that
great.
far out there shit. That blew up the Star Wars universe to a level where I was like, Jack, what the fuck is going on? And he was like, okay. And they explained the fuck out, and we'll go from there. And I'm like, Virgo? And he's like, yeah, the fucking whale's dead. I'm like, hold on. Jack is my son, man. So yeah, fucking bruh,
So
bruh,
yeah, they
bruh.
hitched a ride
Like
on
that
hitched a
shit
ride
blows
on
my
space
mind.
whales to get into
But
another
then she
galaxy.
ends up in that, but she ends up in a nexus of all realities, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
just,
When
we just into the Spider-Verse fucking Star Wars that happens. He's like, oh yeah, Luke's fought different versions of himself already. I'm like, what? Like
Oh.
the
Oh,
comics go
say,
nuts.
look here, man. Ahsoka. When I saw Ahsoka, it made me want to see a live action Clone War series. Like, matter of fact,
I
because
would
of
be
that
better
scene.
off with that.
Yeah, because of that scene when Ahsoka was being, you know, given a lesson from Anakin slash Vader. So
Right.
yeah, part of that whole thing was it got dropped into part of the Clone Wars, and you see, they had, Rex, Cody, and all the other, clone troopers, and going into battle, and you see Anakin dressed up as, how he was in the Clone Wars series, and you see a younger, so it's like, I need to see that live action. I need to see that shit
Right.
now. Like right now, I need to see that shit now.
Yeah. 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 Well, that especially because they did all that. They did the fuck yeah, dude. That was, and that's what I'm saying. They went like quantum realm for
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars equivalent, and it was like it made it so it's not just this singular conflict that keeps repeating itself. It's a little too close to reality.
No, but yeah, at the same time that
I like the
you can,
WandaVision joint.
oh yeah, WandaVision was good.
I
I
really
Then,
like
enjoyed that
that.
too.
but out of those, my favorites were WandaVision and Loki.
And my husband
Yeah.
What
likes Loki. He loves that
have
shit.
y'all seen
Loves it.
Thunderbolts yet?
I don't know what I stepped
Um,
into because I've been throwing frisbees with my dog, but I heard WandaVision and Loki and Angry. WandaVision fucking agreed.
All
all
day.
right,
All
all
day
right.
agreed. Like,
That show's fucking
Uh,
great. Have y'all seen
uh,
Thunderbolt?
not yet. I haven't seen
yes.
it yet.
Me neither.
Damn it. Well then, the joke's not gonna make any sense. I should say.
I've seen Thunderbolts.
Okay, so my daughter annihilated that shit. Like it was, she loved it. We've seen it twice. We all love the movie. Not shitting on it in any way. We get out of it, and she's like, or maybe it was, I don't remember. They're having this conversation in the back, and one of them just belts out like, "They My Little Pony that shit. Friendship is magic." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like when you see the ending, you're gonna be like, you're gonna realize my children are some of the most sarcastic people on the face of this planet, and they're barely able to drive. They can't. They don't even have licenses. Like, how old y'all tell them, but they ain't got it.
That's no surprise, though. I mean,
Like I just like
hello.
some of the shit they say. I'm just like,
The fuck
like,
do you
but it
get that?
makes me proud. But at the
It's like
same
it's
time, I'm
proud,
like,
and at
man,
the
that's
same time, I guess
great.
you're like, where the fuck did you get that from?
Right?
Yeah,
Like it's like mildly envious. Like
it
how
is
did y'all do that?
wild. That, mm-hmm.
Yeah, good one.
My daughter stays getting on me about shit. She's always burning me. Oh my
Like,
god.
Aaron, tell me that's inaccurate. Think of the ending. Think of how they solved the problem.
Wait, did you ask me a question?
No, I said that. Tell me that's wrong.
She's
My
high.
Little Pony.
Like, oh yeah, I'm high right
She's
now.
high.
Oh.
Fried as fuck. She's like, I was out throwing frisbees, man. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. I
She's
forgot I was on the show.
Oh,
she's double
shit.
she's double crispy fried right now.
She's
All
like,
right.
I'm aroused extra high exalted tonight. I'm sitting like on
I,
top of the
I,
throne like I forgot how to use
You
a
asked me
chair,
a
son.
question. I'm
and I
sorry.
Like
just
I'm
smoked a
using
whole
round
bowl while you
round
guys
as
were
my
talking.
Leah,
chair.
she's like
Tender
not.
Slammer.
She's not knocking on Raoul's door. She's a little bit high.
Kendrick and I love.
Knocking on round door.
Like Dave Chappelle said, she's a little high.
I, 'Cause- 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 Just a little.
What had happened was
Oh, I'm a little high.
Oh shit.
she's a little high. I had to take
So
Maui out
apparent.
for
So the question posed to you was the ending of Thunderbolts was caring and sharing a magic of friendship, but blah 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 blah. We all kumbaya at the end. Is that the accuracy of how it ended?
I don't remember. I was high.
Oh shit.
She was crispy fried
I
there too.
remember that at the end it ended with a trailer for Fantastic Four. And that's
Aaron's high as
That's
fuck.
how she wrote it.
Aaron was high as fuck from the beginning. Like, this is how high this whole moment was and how it culminated. It was like we just went up that hill. We're on this bike squad together. Dude's like, pedal faster, guys. We got this. We get to the top of this big ass hill, and then he looks around. He's like, wait, my bad. It's the other way.
I was high the whole time.
It's like, oh fuck, we're supposed to go over there.
I feel like, and that's the funny thing about this. Like, at the same time, like, I feel like it is just almost like really smart ass to say me too. Cause like, when am I not? Like, y'all know me by now. There's plenty of stories. Like, we know. Like, it's not was Dave high. How high was Dave? That's the question.
How high
Right.
were you when this happened?
How
Like,
high
I mean,
were you when we had this conversation?
like, were you,
I mean, like,
like, were you,
I'm
were
proud
you
to
like,
say,
like, were you like, high as you were on 420, or just like,
well, I'm
Jesus
proud to say
or
Christ.
just like,
that
just your
98% of the
regular
time,
day to day high.
He was on
like,
420. He could have killed several humans my size. Like,
I'm pretty sure being that
yo,
high, it would.
so,
I'm pretty sure that high,
yo,
it would kill a lot of small animals.
but
I'm a
just in the
small
same
animal.
story, like after the show, most of the time, I'll come inside and Bianca's like,
I'm
how was it? I'm like, it was great. It was funny as shit. She's like, what y'all talk about? And I'm like,
I don't
I
remember.
and
don't
I don't even
remember.
remember. And then like the conversation was like 30 seconds prior. And like she's gonna ask me, what y'all talk about? Oh, like,
I don't
a lot of
remember.
shit.
I don't remember.
Like, and then what's funny is I really don't remember, and I'll have to go back and watch it in the morning and listen for keywords. And be like, oh yeah,
So,
like,
oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah, I forgot about that.
Are you good?
right? Like every time.
Keywords are good.
Oh
I
shit.
forgot to read these too.
I hate it when
Oh
I
my god.
like if I'm looking for something new to watch and I forgot that I already watched the motherfucker and then I watch like 4 episodes and then I
Right.
realize I
You're like,
watched
oh
it. I'm like,
fuck, I
damn, I
remember
just
this.
wasted another.
Oh wait, I remember this.
Really? I already watched this
Ah,
bullshit.
shit. Yes, I hate that.
Yo, hold on. First off, congrats, James, for the 15-year anniversary. But she's so
Hey.
high, only dogs can hear her.
Me or Jess?
Oh my god, Aaron, you're a
The
crispy
dog
fried
can
high.
hear her.
No,
You're a double. You're a
I
double.
like that one.
So you're a
That
double
is
crispy
fucking
fried.
funny, yo.
Not knocking on
So
Rao's
high,
door.
only dogs can
Who
hear her.
said
Like,
that?
bruh.
She's so
Like,
high.
George. That is
But that is
fucking
fucking
great.
hilarious. Oh my fucking god. Yo, that shit was fucking...
Who said
Right?
that?
Yo, that's like, that is top tier. That is top tier.
Oh,
Real.
god damn it, George. God. Oh, that was
Damn it, Tammy.
that was George.
Mm.
George said that. That shit. Oh my god. George, god damn it. Damn it,
Well,
Tammy.
happy early anniversary, James. Let's go.
She's so high, only dogs could hear.
Speaking of
Anyway,
random,
congratulations, James.
I did mention that I had some kind of thing that I was going to do, I referenced the shirt which says "fuck Nazis." And
Right, right.
upcoming at some point, which I haven't talked to him yet, but you know him, he's going to agree. We're going to bring Tiger Bomb back for a second check-in before the fight, and we just got to
Mm.
revisit the idea. The dumbass Nazi boy that threatened Thomas is now making videos like, "Oh well, I was going to be at the fight, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm not going to be." Like motherfucker, Tiger Bomb put it to you best. No, you weren't. You were never going to fucking be there because one, you weren't going to be allowed to show up. Two is invite only. Three, fuck you. And four, you wasn't gonna be there because you wasn't gonna be there. Let's be real. And I want everybody to know two things. Dwayne, first, you motherfucker. Uh, Jumping someone
Mhm.
requires you to have fucking friends, and you would have been vastly outnumbered because the co-commentator with Thomas is me, right?
Oh,
So
And
and here's the
fuck
thing.
another large dude.
forget. I need you to know that this is being said by this panel from a
I said,
dude wearing a fuck Nazi shirt
I
that's had a
said here
conversation
and
with you
here's a message,
while I'm
personally
painting my
from
nails.
here's a message personally from me to you, sir. I get it. You don't want to fight Tiger. I wouldn't want to fight Tiger either.
I wouldn't
I get it.
either.
I don't want to fight him either. I know you don't want
I
to
would
fight
rather
him.
not.
I wouldn't want to fight him either. So I totally understand that. I totally understand that. So it's no shame in saying, hey, on second thought, I would rather not I'd rather not do this because I don't want to get hurt by you. There's
Or
no
also
shame in that.
publicly embarrassed.
There's no shame in that. Okay? There's no shame in
Now,
that. Because quite honestly,
and
again, I wouldn't want to fight him. He is a very large man. I would not want to fight him either. So there's no
exactly.
shame in saying, I don't want to fight
Well,
you.
and at the same time, like he just talks so much shit, and he's brought up the thing about Thomas's nails before, and I just felt the need, like, and I lied earlier. I wasn't
Hmm.
painting my nails. I did that earlier without saying anything. What I was doing this time was applying this awesome matte finish,
Oh,
just for the record.
did you
And
paint your
Uh-huh.
nails?
I did, and yeah, I've now explained before. But this shit's dope. And shout out to the chick at Ulta that I went to with my daughter to learn this shit, which was dope. But yeah, looks really cool. It's like they carving.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
you painted your nails and you're a dude? That's so crazy.
Yes,
Like,
I didn't
oh
do
my
really bad either. It's like I mean, there's some spots where I fucked up a
god,
little bit.
it's so weird though. Like, you're okay with that?
It
I
just
can't
did it.
believe you paint your
Yeah,
nails. What the fuck? Mm.
Right.
oh my god.
Ugh. Ugh.
Like as
Ugh.
as women on here who don't have our nails painted, we are seriously
You're trying to upstage us now? What the
like
fuck?
sir, like
Shit. Now I don't have any polish on
So
my
look,
nails.
I
I
don't
want
have
to get some.
what I think Dave is trying
like
to
you're out
tell
here
you to
like you're out,
what I think is Dave is just trying to say is that he just threw down the bitch card, and right now you two are picking it up.
you know what? I
What
will
we're
kick,
really
I
saying,
will
what
kick
we're really
you
just so we
square in
don't,
the nuts,
we
Kenny.
can
I swear to
we can
God,
go
I will kick you square in the fucking nuts.
we can go to jokes in a second. Well, let's drive the point home real quick.
Mm.
It's not so much that it's at first what we're really doing is telling Dwayne the Nazi, in the words of Cypress Hill at the
Right.
end of Ain't Going Out Like That.
We ain't going out. We ain't going out.
Oh,
We
Kenny,
ain't going out like
I will
that.
kick
We
you
ain't
square
going
in
out
the
like that.
fucking
We
nuts.
ain't going out.
I don't have my nails painted,
Well,
but
I
I'm
only do
glad,
certain
Dave.
ones just
I'm
for what
glad
I'm a
you
fucking
do.
up. I do a decent job too.
I just
Just
finally
saying, man,
got
that's
into a
pretty
Well, come
light
steep.
that
down
I
here and
like.
paint my fucking nails then. God damn it.
I am not a nail tech. I am
Well, I'll
hiding
probably
on my
paint them
back.
tomorrow now.
Like, you got 4 weeks. You got 4 weeks. You gotta paint my fucking nails, bitch.
Bro, again, we were busting some serious shots in the comments here. Yeah, Techno Jordan killed me right now. He said it's an Atlantean thing. You wouldn't understand.
I was
Oh
just fucking
shit.
with you. I think it's dope. You went and got your fingernails fucking painted with your daughter. That is dope as shit. You know what I
Oh
mean?
no,
I love.
she bought she bought eyeshadow and I bought some finish because I already had the nail polish. This
Oh,
is
okay.
from Five Below. Some Sally Hansen shit from Five Below. That's right. It's applying a really cool finish to it, which makes it look super, super like I don't know, it looks textured and it feels cool.
Cool.
And like my ADD really enjoys like sitting here doing this. I don't
Because it looks like it should feel like something, but it looks like it should feel like something, but it's real smooth.
Yeah, right. It's like really smooth. Like
Love it.
So it's like it's really smooth.
real.
Super shiny.
It's
I like
smooth
getting my
and
nails done. I
shiny.
just haven't done it in a while. I
Said
was just
Dave
giving
with the
Dave
nails that
shit.
are smooth and shiny. With the smooth, shiny nails.
Dave. You want
Said
to do
Dave the
a quick,
Viking.
you want to do a quick ad, like a TikTok shop? Like, I got the smooth, shiny nails.
Hey, this is Dave.
No, but
He got the smooth and
So
shiny
it
nails.
looks
online
extra good
application
when I'm
worked
flipping
out.
off them Nazis.
Said-
Fuck you, Nazis.
Available on the TikTok
actually
shop.
Why I paint nails.
Said available on the TikTok
Like,
shop.
paint your nails? Like, yes, I did. Like,
Jess,
Next to the seafood boil.
Jess's head went to the exact same place mine did. Was like, yeah. So when I'm literally flipping off a fucking Nazi, I'm like, hey, bitch.
In style, baby. Yeah.
Fall into my shrimp boil from the
Jess, your
TikTok
mind
shop.
literally, like, same place. I was like,
I saw one. I almost sent it to you. It was a fucking they found a little mini octopus in there, and the dude was flipped out. I think I sent it to you.
No.
Dude was
Right.
flipping out.
Oh my.
we're already
They
not
just wanted a
going
regular
TikTok
old
seafood.
seafood boil, and they opened it up, and it was like a whole ass octopus in there. They were counting the tentacles.
Well,
on it
see,
and
here's the
shit.
thing. They fucking deserve it for getting the shit from TikTok shop. I mean, you're not getting any sympathy from me on that shit. They fucking deserve that shit. They fucking deserve that shit. That's
Like,
all I
you
got to say.
earned it.
They fucking deserve that shit. They fucking deserve I don't give a fuck. Look here. You order that shit, and the first thing you open up, you see a goddamn octopus, and the shit. And if the shit squirts out, they ain't catch you. You fucking deserve it.
I'm
Facts.
sorry, no, you
Deserve
ordered
that
this.
shit.
You were right. You were right at the first stop. You ordered
Shit.
it. Period. You clicked purchase. Like TikTok asks you, "Are you sure?" PayPal, are you sure?
So listen.
no.
Apple asks you,
Said-
"Are you
This
Look
sure?"
here.
wasn't from the TikTok shop. It was just a fucking. But still, can you
Look here.
imagine?
If you order from the TikTok shop and look at like Justine, it's like if it was moving, if it's
came in mason jars.
so
I
look,
ordered
if it's still
something from the
moving,
TikTok shop. It was an app. It was a thing to work on my like an app machine.
well, see,
I
that's
also
one
ordered
thing.
a shake plate.
That ain't
Well, see,
food.
that's one
You
thing.
ain't ordering seafood
Yeah, but you're
off
not
the
ordering
fucking
seafood.
TikTok shop.
You
Yeah,
just
that's what we
I
talking
ordered
about.
a
Like,
shake
Yeah.
plate.
so no.
That
Look
shit
here.
was wild.
So no, look here. You got something that'll
We
do
ain't
something
put
to your
that in
ab.
your mouth.
So no, you got something that do something to your abs in a positive way. You know. That
Hey,
should.
listen, I think that seafood boil could do something to
That
my
do so-
abs in a positive way. It would
That's
clear
So
me
no,
up.
it'll do something to you. It do something to your abs,
Yo,
something, but not.
yo, it would do something to your abs, but it
It
would
would
also
clear me out.
whatever
Like it would.
positivity,
The,
whatever
yes, the
positivity
way
it
it would
does to
So
your
look
abs,
here.
on the way.
You
I
eat
was gonna
that.
say whatever
See, look
positivity
here.
it does
You
to
eat
your
that,
abs,
your whole stomach
equal
be gone. So
negativity will do to your ass. That booty hole will be fucking cooked. Your lemon Cheerio is done for.
No
Like,
ass
it's
tore
done.
up.
Just as like, I'm like
And
just
you-
I'm like
and
I
you
would be
deserve it.
just Like,
Your ass is just gone. You eat that shit off of eat that shit off a TikTok shop. Your ass is gone, and you fucking deserve that
Seafood boil
shit.
and colon cleanse.
You deserve that shit.
All in one.
You fucking earned that. You deserve and earn that shit. No.
She be a jalapeno fucking
Set up and look here. If you go to the hospital,
that's so bad.
if you go to the emergency room and you tell them that you ate a seafood boil from off a TikTok shop, you should immediately
You remember that?
pay your bill in full immediately. Your insurance should be denied.
From TikTok shop. I'm so sorry for what happens to me next. I don't know.
Oh shit!
You remember that? You remember that movie Evolution?
Yep.
Evolution.
Yep, I'm going with the ending. There you go. That's what it looks like. Asshole just looks like a monster getting fed selenium. Be looking like the decaying version of fucking kaiju at the Suicide Squad movie.
Oh no!
Leather Cheerio fried.
Jesus,
Not the leather
Jesus Christ, Dave, Jesus Christ.
What we saying in the chat now?
Oh, Dave.
And that compared to the leather Cheerio, I tell you that.
Mexico talk? No.
My stomach wants to join a union. Like, no, we don't want it.
Tactical tuna, hell no.
I would never.
Like, where do you like?
Mouth just wants to leave your face.
Hell no.
Like sometimes, like the shit
right.
that I think, I'm like, where do you come up with that shit in your head? How high are you? Like, how do I get that high?
Drunk is the worst. If you go to drunk, like you, man, 7-Eleven is not
right. So what?
I'm just saying.
How potent is the weed that you are smoking?
Like, seriously, how do I get that high?
Like, you wish it's time for another ball.
It's like, how?
I want to be that high that I think the thoughts that you're thinking.
It's
what is the recipe?
It does matter in how you
that question.
No, yeah.
The bong rip is helping too. Like
Kendrick Lamar has been helping me all night, but I still can't get as high as Dave.
Nobody can get as high as Dave.
That's going to be a roused challenge.
Said nobody.
You get baked enough.
Can you get as high as Dave?
Said nobody can get as high as Dave.
Chasing Dave's high.
Said,
If my best friend was watching this right now, he'd be in the chat, be like, "I got you, bitch." Like,
anyone get as high as Dave? Like ever?
Yo, me and him, that's what we do. We sit there and smoke. Like a 420 is basically me and him smoking together until we're both just in chairs, like down.
Man down.
Fucking dead right now. Like I
talking about like fucking cookies and bong hits and fucking like dabs.
That's what I mean.
And all kinds of
shit. I think that literally the only one that could keep up with Dave is Cat Williams.
Cookies sound good right now.
Challenge accepted, Cat Williams.
How do we get as high as fucking Dave?
It starts with one.
It takes practice.
You know how many times I've hit this while we've been talking?
I don't know.
The whole time.
And I smoke the whole blunt like I don't stop. That's the thing.
I don't know if I want to.
I don't
know if I want to get that high.
You know, when I don't feel like lighting one up, like, you know, because it's like, man, I got a 2-hand with this bong and shit. I got my little sniff.
So I've got the one hitter ready to go. All that shit.
I got Kendrick Lamar over here.
Kendrick Lamar. That one's dope.
I'm screaming.
That one's dope. Yeah,
Kendrick Lamar. Listen, Kendrick Lamar goes everywhere with me.
Kendrick Lamar.
I'm still that one.
I'm screaming.
I'm still that one because I'm not going to say Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Button.
No, that I don't have. No, there's no Benjamin Franklin. This is Kendrick Lamar. Pendrick Lamar. Be humble. Sit down, bitch.
I'm screaming. I
Okay,
need one of those. Hell
so wait,
yeah.
you hit Pendrick enough times that it make your ass
Pendrick.
will sit down and be humble. You hit
Pendrick.
you hit Pendrick enough times, your ass is sitting down and being humble. Sit down.
Be humble. Be
Yeah,
humble.
shit, hold on. Sit your ass. You know what I mean? Though you get that one good. That's like a dab. That's the dab. The dab. Dab pen is the one to sit your ass down.
Oh, I snorted. Oh, I
No,
snorted.
no, I'm not gonna lie. I've had some dab hits that knocked me on my ass. That fuck.
Oh, Pendrick.
I'm telling you,
Pendrick
look,
will make your ass sit down. He'll make your ass
I
sit
want to
down.
do a block. Yo, how many people can we get on a live at once? Like a Zoom like this?
I'm not sure how many for Thomas, but I think for mine I can get up to like I think almost 50 people. Like 25. I know 25 for sure, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
4 friends.
And they have 4 friends, and they have 4 friends, and they have 4 friends.
No. I'm talking like at some point I want to get like because there's people I want that are like constantly like with us on all the shit that I want as guests, and then I want to get everybody that we have as guests all on at once. That would be dope as fuck.
We can do that.
It would.
Utter Stoner Madness. That's got to be like at least 3 hours. Just saying.
Oh, we can do that.
Oh, okay, like a whole.
A big
We
ass,
would need
Sesh.
a big
so,
ass
so
smoke
honestly,
sesh. Yeah.
what Gilbert and I would need was a lot of email addresses from everyone so that we could coordinate something like that. Because it takes getting everyone into, like
One
a
meeting
Zoom
at one time.
or a Teams or, something
Yeah.
like that. We would literally and also have to vet people and get get everyone's email and then, figure it out from there. But yeah, is it possible? 100%.
Yeah. So I need emails anyway to send out the invites. So
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That'd be dope. We need to do that. Again with this little one. Please do. Oh, man.
I need a new bong. You guys have convinced me.
Yo, okay, so my old one broke.
You're
My
finally
old one was solid
convinced.
glass,
Finally.
and it
Oh,
broke.
okay.
You're like, okay, I'll do it. I'll hit the bong.
I love bongs, and I always have
It's
had
got
one. I haven't
it's
had
got a
one like in years. I
silicone
broke
base.
it.
Jess,
It's a
I love that
glass
you're
tube.
just like literally you're like, okay, okay, fine, I'll do it.
Easy squishy.
So no, this
Okay.
this
You
one
have
is metal.
right there? Are
'Cause-
you gonna are you going to?
No, I don't have a bong. It's broken.
Oh.
I'm sad.
They
But
See?
I'm gonna
these,
get
man.
one.
That's why I got the metal one.
No, I mean like I need
Look,
to go
trust
buy
me.
one. I need to go
Silicone
procure
base.
one.
That's what I'm saying. Procure this style, silicone base with the glass thing, because you can take it all apart. It's easy to clean and shit. But
Uh-huh.
at the same time, this part is the one that breaks the easiest. Like you
So-
can take this off and you can freeze water in the bottom of this, then put water on it, and you've got like the ice effect,
Yeah.
and you're not compromising this.
Oh. Okay.
Or
Take this shit off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
or you could go a different
It
route
just comes out.
and get a metal one. So that way,
Bring
That way it
that in
won't break,
camera view.
period.
What metal?
Yeah.
metal. Yes.
Oh,
Heavy
It's a-
metal.
It's
you
a
see
Or
through
you
it.
could just literally suck on Pendrick.
I don't want to say that sentence in my life.
so
I could just suck on Pendrick.
Sucking on Pendrick.
yeah.
It's so easy.
That's
I mean, I could just suck on Pendrick. Oh,
Maybe I need a little bit of both. I like that. That's
shit,
pretty
Gilbert.
nice. I'm here for that
So
shit.
No sun.
That's a cool.
Okay.
And you just pack it
Okay.
up top there, and
yep,
It's all right
you have a
there.
little thing right here, and all this is all
yeah.
the little glass part of it, and so
Uh-huh.
I can just
You
easy get
smoking through
another.
glass still, yeah.
Yeah, I just easy get another one if I want. So
Right. Dope as fuck.
Good shit.
and again, just like yours, easy to clean, easy to
Yeah.
maintain.
You
I don't
good?
have any fucking worries about it. You know what I mean? So
I like that metal. Hey
Yo,
now.
yeah,
we need our name on songs.
Right?
fuck yeah.
3D print fucking Bong's name
That
on
that
that
like
shit.
that's branding we should
Yeah,
actually see. We
there.
can advertise that in every state shamelessly.
You know, I you there are bongs out up that you can that I could print out. They're not safe to smoke though. I mean, because they won't be safe to smoke because the resin that I use, you know what I mean, is toxic. So it will not be safe to smoke.
No doubt.
Can
I can make
we?
it. I can make it no
Well,
problem.
It
you
would be
mean
cool
out
to
of the
look at.
parts?
It'd be cool to look at.
Okay, well, you mean out of the parts that wouldn't necessarily be taking heat?
No, the parts that would take heat, no. But as far
That
as
we gotta.
but as far as the water on the inside, or water on the inside, and
You talk about that level toxic.
yeah, the toxic, from the resin already in there and mixed with the water, your ass is
When I
gonna
was
die. You're gonna die
when I was
high.
20, our
You'll die
our
high, but you'll
centerpiece was a
die.
gravity bong.
Yeah, we ain't trying.
Our
So
centerpiece
I
on the
mean,
table was a gravity bong.
I could print a bong out, but I mean it'd be,
Oh
All right,
but I
shit.
mean
we're not
it
printing.
would literally just something you put flowers in. But I mean those flowers will die too.
There's a we can I, we can find something. We don't not because we don't need we we should brand bongs, man. If Rick and Morty can do it, why can't
Oh
That
yeah, we can. And the
we?
funny
Or at
thing
least
is,
two.
and George said, put a metal or glass line. You know what the funny thing is? I've been pricing some, because why I keep scrolling through TikTok and I be seeing shit and I keep getting ideas from shit that I see. But I keep seeing these ones with the furnaces and the forges, and I'm thinking it's like, you know what? I'm pricing them out
Did I miss?
so that way I can actually make it a metal janky and make another metal bong, so I can start doing some blacksmithing shit. And I'm thinking, and I keep seeing shit on TikTok, and I need to stop scrolling through TikTok.
right?
I need to
I
stop
think
that
for
shit.
all of our lives, we need to stop scrolling through TikTok.
At
I'm
least
like,
for
what did I walk in?
at least for a
Say?
few minutes, I need to stop scrolling through TikTok. Well, you walked
I
in. You
noticed
walked
like
into. You
people
walked
will see
into.
like
Me giving the pros and cons of 3D printing a bong and
Oh,
figuring
Jesus.
out how to safely make one.
well,
Okay.
apparently
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go find my dog outside. Before I end up a victim of Rouse High Exalted. Before I end up because Dave looks like he's on his way.
I think we almost ended the show anyway. So
Oh, well,
so
Maui's outside.
so we're gonna take this last hit, and
Dave is thinking about food.
I'm about to take this last hit, and then yeah,
I need to
my
hydrate.
so you need to hydrate. I think
Hydrate, elevate, and love yourself. Tracina would tell you to elevate,
Facts.
activate, and love yourself.
Smoke that shit. Actually,
Oh yeah.
we all gonna take these hits too. Everybody get your shit loaded. This should be. You know what? Doesn't Thomas have his little vape pen shit? And I know Gambit got something, and you got the metal beat.
Everyone has one.
Yep.
This is I have.
This,
I just happen to have
this
Kendrick Lamar.
Everybody
how,
take
how
it.
there is the sound of coffee farewell and shit.
So we have
This
the.
isn't the sound of
If y'all
coffee.
want, but we
So
all
we have the-
rip one together.
This is Rouse.
So we have a Rouse High Exalted.
Rouse.
This isn't
So-
the sound of coffee. This is Rouse. Hold your
Hold your
This
bongs
is
up.
the last blast.
Hold your
So
bong.
hold your bongs,
Hold your-
pins.
Hold your lighter.
hold
Hold
your,
them up high.
Last
whatever
of the
it is
night.
up high.
Oh, wait. This is your elemental moment. You're going to use earth, fire, wind, and water.
No, fuck yeah, I'm here for
So-
that
Let's,
shit.
let's all elevate.
Earth, fire. Ta-da.
That shit was great.
And on that one, we're gonna go ahead and end this live. We're gonna go ahead and end this show.
Thanks for having
And-
me on again.
Thanks for having
Yes,
me
our
on.
frequent
Yes,
flyer.
love
Alright.
seeing
Thanks for
you.
coming
I
back.
had a good time.
Appreciate you coming back. So, and on that,
Good to
Well,
see you.
y'all
catch y'all next week.
see you all next week.
Another episode.